Good morning, everyone. It's Lindy and Shaun.
Good morning.
Hello, Miss Tooney. How are you?
You're bright and early.
It's not bright and early anymore. You better be glad you turned that off, Mr. Byers.
I don't think so.
What are you up to today, Tooney? Hello, Miss Tina. How are you? Hi, Gardens and Books. Welcome to our channel. So Shaun and I are a crafting married couple. We make all kinds of stuff from fabric items to, hey, good morning, Shannon, the voice.
The voice is here.
To little golden book journals, to mixed media, you name it, we try it and we do it. Oh, well, thank you for joining us, Gardens. If you see something that you like today, email your information to the email listed there. It's also pinned in the chat. We'll need your screen name, your real name, mailing address, and your PayPal email address. We will send you an invoice through PayPal. This is the second sale of the month, so we will invoice after today's sale. And then we will be back next Saturday, and the Weenie Woman will be selling with us next weekend. So, and I believe that Turtle Susan is coming on with us in September. So we do each month try to bring someone in to sell with us if you are wanting to ever sell. Our platform is here and we will walk you through it. Tina Parker sells on Mondays on Debbie Ham's channel. Yep.
And I go to the post office Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Or whenever I tell him to, because I got a ring.
Yeah. So if you see anything, or if you're wanting anything specific, just let us know, and I'll see if we have it, and I can put it out there.
Yes. So this is how it works on our channel. Shannon is the voice over on Katie Tribe of Five. She sells on Sunday evenings and Monday evenings. But don't go there for fabric because that's my go-to. Hi, dear. Welcome. Hello, Miss Kay. So if there is something that you are looking for that you're in need of and you request it in the chat, we have it. You get first dibs when it comes out because you asked for it. Hello, Sharon. And Miss Rhonda's here. So that's kind of what we do here. We're currently going through a craft room that was stacked from floor to ceiling of boxes. So we have hodgepodges of stuff right now because I'm trying to clear that out to get organized, but I have to move stuff out to get organized. It's a big process.
Yes, very big.
And I no longer have a home.
And we will be getting pretty well good deals.
Yes. So the other thing that we have started during this process, if we see something and you're like, oh, I really want that, don't like the price, shoot me a price. We will see. All we can say is no. Or we may come back and say, hey, instead of $5, I can give it to you for $6. We will work with you. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm doing Shaun math today.
You gotta watch your eyes.
Shannon, I will send you a lottery ticket.
I wish we could win that money.
Right? Okay, so better explanation. If you see something for 5 and you wanted it for 2 and I say 3. So that there you go. It's kind of like we're at a yard sale. Okay, are there any questions? And we're really laid back. The only thing we ask is that you're kind to us, you're kind to everyone in the chat. Other than that, it's kind of free range here. Other than we don't like to talk politics or religion. So other than that, we are game for anything. All right, I'm gonna get us started. I have this Tim Holtz stamp as I was clearing boxes. I have 2 of this one. I had her at 15. She was marked down to 13. Today she's going to 10 for now. And I'm going to put that in.
Yes, we are invoicing starting tomorrow morning, because today after we get off, we have to go to our sons and daughter-in-laws to build a bookshelf for him and to see him for a little bit. So yes, we will be start invoicing first thing in the morning.
Is there a bad glare? So I did use 5 of them. 2 of them are unused. It is the Runway CMS 214 stamp. You know what? We're going to take it down to $8. And this is when you know you're getting a good deal. You see all the prices marked out. All right. We'll call her still available. The next one that I have is this kit. I believe I got it on Amazon. I had them at 15. It looks like we marked it down to 8. Today we're going to take it to 5 because I discovered that I do have the Tim Holtz set. So this has never been opened. Good morning, Vanessa is my partner in crime, girls. That is in. Miss Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda. I think I'm going to have to get a new Sharpie, honey. All right, the next thing I have, Shaun, we do every Thanksgiving, we'll do a weekend sale. We bring vendors in. We're still working out who's joining us this year. But Epps will be here. Vanessa will be here. Kip is coming. I think Weenie's coming. So we start Thanksgiving evening, and we'll sell until like 10 or 11. And then we come back Saturday morning at 8 and we sell until 10 or 11 that day. Different people will come in every hour. And then on Sunday, we do the same thing. But I think we ended it at 5 last year. So he made these a few years ago. They're just little night lights, and they're Santa cams. And these are going to be $1 a piece. So since they're different colors, we have the blue glitter, and then we have the silver glitter. That's in, everyone. Let's put caps on. So we are trying to clear everything out.
And also we're trying to hit 1,000. Once we hit 1,000, we're going to do a little game day and get gifts out. And
all right, I have a planner, gold and white. I had her at 10. It's never been used. So it's got the little tabs and the months in here that you can write in your information, so it's not dated. There are little plastic holders in here, which are kind of cool. They'll hold some ephemera, business cards, some different things, whatever you want to put in there. So today this is going to be $7. That's in.
thank you very much. That would be great.
Thank you, Shannon. So I will tell you that we have been trying to reach 1,000 for how long? A year now. When we hit the $1,000 mark, we will have a Saturday appreciation day. I will try to get vendors here to do giveaways, but Shaun and I will do giveaways and play games and get to know you guys better. So that's what we do when we hit milestones. All right. I'm going to take it down to $5. Yes, see, Vanessa. I'll try to get Vanessa on here. You got it, Toonie. Thank you. The next random thing I have, I'm not sure who I purchased this from. It's a bee journal. It's got this little kid on the front. So we got the ephemera. I've not taken anything out of here. I just haven't used it, and my shelf is overstuffed with journals. So I'm going to do a quick flip through here. Well, thank you, Shannon. Yes, I've come over while you were coloring. And I did find diamond art. Oh, that's fun. It's relaxing for me. See, all this different ephemera. And it's all the bee theme. Oh, see, Shannon, we'll have to get on here and diamond art together. And this is a little text space. This one did not have any ephemera. So it's just a lot of writing space in here. And more tags in a pocket back here. And there are some fabric pieces on clipped to the back here. And then you have these charms. So I had this at 15. I don't even know what I paid for it. We're going to go to 13 today. That's in, everyone. That poor little baby, I think, got stung by the little bees.
I hope everybody's having a good day today.
All right, we're going to go ahead and mark it down to $10. Hi, Wilson. How are you? All right, we're going to call this little thing still available. The next thing I have is this old photograph book. Got it. I did remove the black and white photos and use them in a different project. Was going to turn this into a journal because I love this paper. But all the papers are still intact. I'm going to let this go for $5 today. That's in, everyone. Ooh, 103 already. Wilson, I got my box yesterday. Thank you, Rhonda. Good morning, Turtle. We've spent the whole morning together. All right, the next thing that I found in a box is this old Sears Roebuck and Company. It's a small catalog. Let me see. The pages are beautiful, so I marked it. This one is copyright 1970. Let me put that up there so you can see that. But the pages are stunning. Lots of fussy cut. And that's going to be 10 to the first me. That's in, everyone. Vanessa. Uh-oh. Tennessee girls hooking it up. All right, I have vintage hankies. I have this blue one. And it is in good condition, no stains at all. That's going to be $1 on A. B is these cute little kitty cats. This is ripped here in the corner, but you do get 4 of the little kitties. That's $1 on B. C is this pink and blue floral pattern in the corners, and it is on 4. And D is this pink and purple lovely. So these are going to be $1 A, B, C, or D. And that is in. Tina Parker for C. A and D for Miss Wilson. And B is still available. All right, I have 2 of the hymnals. This one is a soft back. Pages are pretty. They are bendable, so they don't break. You can use them. This page was torn here. The bottom is gone. But that's A for $1. And then I have a hardback. It does have some writings in here. The front page is out, but still present. And they did have some writing in here, so it's going to be $1. And these pages are good to use as well. Those are $1 A and B. Hello, Judy, Brenda. Welcome. right. Shannon from A. Wilson, we have some more. Shaun can bring those out. Those were the two I found in these boxes. All right. He's going to look for those, Wilson, and you'll get first choice on which one you want. These are little wooden pieces. We have feet. We have gears. There's hearts that say love. So that's just going to be $1 on A. We have this ode linen. There are spots present, but everybody knows spots to me are okay because I'll just dye it. It is a mustard yellow design here in the one corner. That's going to be $1. Shaun took off with the kitty cat. I'll put the kitty cat on here if he brings it back. And see, we have bunny rabbit. Here we go. I'm throwing those two together. We have bunny rabbit treat sacks. You get 24 count. They were $3 at Hobby Lobby. You're going to get them for $1 today. $1 A, B, or C. And Shannon is going to let Wilson have the softback one. Wilson. B for Wilson. A for Brenda. Huh? Yeah. No one for A. You know what? Let's do a 50-cent round. So let's mark this down right now. 50 cents. So that is now going to be 50 cents on A. I have these stickers from Dollar Tree. They are 3D stickers. We have these stickers. They call them pop-up stickers. I call them 3D stickers. And I have this jar of metallic, they're silver snowflakes. They are not stickers, so you would have to glue them on, but you'll get the jar and the snowflakes for 50 cents. That's in, everyone. C for Wilson. B for Brenda. And D for Brenda. And still no one for the bunnies. Okay, the bunnies are going away. I have a glue gun, but I have so many glue guns. I'm letting this one go. That one's going to be $1. I have Singer Super Strong Polyester Core Thread, and it's in black, unopened, for $1. I have Orange Tulip Flick Dimensional Fabric Paint, unopened, for $1. And then we have Feels Like Butter, Lion Brand White Yarn, and I have it marked down to $1. That's in, everyone. Brenda wants see. You got it, Brenda. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
All right, we're gonna make this $1. You get both of those. I have Inka Dinka Deuce stamps. And they are Fiesta. This one has some balloons, birthday, and then this one is just decorations as well. So those are going to be $1. Let's see, I have this pen. It's acrylic pen holder. That's going to be $1 on C. We have a can cooler sleeve, Living the Seam Dream. It's $1. So it's Sewology. It was $2.50. That's $1. That's in, everyone. I know. We'll do it. Wilson for C. Wilson, when I send this to you, I'm going to take it apart. I have the back and the two sides, and you just snap it back together so that way it doesn't get broken. Okay. Wilson. All right, A is getting the stamps for $1. Let's see, we have Friends Lip Balm, black coffee flavored. Not sure I want to taste black coffee on my lip balm, but that's there. I have a pack of napkins, red and white picnic, classic gingham. I have 2 of those available for $1 a piece. And then let's see, we have orange and white. You get 4 of these sacks. There are 4 designs in here for $1. That's in, everyone. C to Rhonda. B to Wilson. Wilson, you'll have to let me know how this tastes. And C to Wilson. All right, no one for D. It's going, sorry, this one's going away. Put that with my golden book. A is going to get the strong polyester thread added for this whole thing is $1. We have fabric tape that I purchased from someone, and there are your 3 designs. And I have glitter trims, 200 pieces that are vintage for $1 there. And I have Lost and Found, My Mind's Eye, Market Street ephemera pack. And that is $1. I bet it smells amazing. But I need just a little coffee with my cream and sugar. Wilson for B. D goes to Brenda. Thank you, ladies. C is now going on A. Oh, Toonie, you get A. I put the B or the sequins on there. That all goes to Toonie for $1. Okay. So I'm going to bring back that trusty little glue gun. We're going to put this pack of napkins. I think I got these from Miss Katie as a giveaway, but I'm getting rid of all of my napkins. I don't want to see napkins for a really long time. That's going on A for $1. We have the gift of Christmas for $1 on B. If it does not sell today, you will see it back as ephemera because I'll just take it apart and make pretty ephemera. I have postcards. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got a train on it. 4 postcards for $1. Holiday cheers. Kind of reminds me of Maggie Holmes. Let's see, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 napkins for $1. You're welcome, Toonie. Gotta let the stuff go. A for Wilson. B for Toonie. D for Toonie. And C, C will become A in a moment. I have Songs of Hope. This one is a little rough here in the spine. Looks like some of the pages are grungy because they're out, but they are left in here. That is going to be A for $1. B are those tabernacle choir ones. And I believe that they all have been wrote in, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. So $1, A or B. In A, I only have the 1. Brenda for the A. Brenda for 2B. Wilson for B times 4. 2, 3, 4. That leaves 1 of those still available if anyone's interested. You think there's another box of those? Okay, we'll get to them. All right. The last B is going on A, mixed with the postcards. I have the Tim Holtz palette knives. They are plastic on B. So let's put that there. I have more of that fabric tape. And these are the patterns that are in this packet. That's B. I have a National Geographic Why We Lie, June of 2017. That is B, C, that is D. Yes, they are, Brenda. That's why A, I was like, I like those pages being all grungied up already. Wilson for D. All right, no one for B. That now becomes part of A. Let's see, we have Christmas bingo set. So you get one bingo card, you get Christmas tree stickers, and then you get these foam reindeer. And it says ice skates, ornaments, boots. So it's got all these different things on. I said reindeer, they're ornaments. So that little kit is on B. I have one of the symbols of the innkeeper key. We made these a few years ago. That is C for $1. And then I have, let's see, we have this bag made with love in Germany. It's these small little, I don't know if they're Kleenex or if they are small napkins. It's not been opened. I think I got these from Pearl a few years ago, but they're the light pink roses. That's in, everyone. D for Wilson. I'm going to cross my name off and put yours on there. All right, I'm moving B over to A. And B is going to become the key with the fabric tape. I have another Inka Dinka do. You got it, Shannon. Whatever was put on there right now is yours. All right. So A is now the key and the fabric. The Inka Dinka Do invitation stamp kit is B. We went to Mexico and we just had to have a maraca. So this was hand painted and made down in Mexico. That's $1. And I have a pair of fuzzy Christmas Santa socks that have not been worn. That is on D for $1. Oh, Deb, it is the best because then someone will eventually want something that's in there and it just moves it out of here. I love it. And then after the sale, if I have like paper stuff, I'm going to take and I'm going to make paper bags. What?
Can you not use your hands to talk?
No, I always use. How long have you been married to me? D for Toonie. Toonie, you remember the
My wife talked about
the Hallmark Christmas tins I used to make? That's what those are left from. All right, A is getting the stamp. We'll move that one to the side for now. Let's see. I have a glassine bag that I altered. I have 2 of them available. And it's the same girl. And on the inside, I took guest checks and made waterfall little journals, writing spaces, notebooks, for you to put inside a journal or whatever you want to use them for. And those 2 are in that one. So there's 2 available on B. I have this random bag. There is a napkin ring. There is a plastic bead, silver, and then we've got this like chocolate colored necklace. The necklaces are still together, I'm pretty sure, not damaged. So this one, I just put in a knot. There you go. Still intact. And this one still has the clasp. I didn't want to sit and separate things, so we are just doing $1 for that whole bag. I have metal buttons. Each bag has some different because some has larger ones and smaller ones, and then some has 4 large ones. So they're metal buttons. They're $1. Oh, there's different colors. Let me grab the E. I didn't know they were different colors. Let's do that first. Okay, so D is the bronze colored buttons. If you don't want the small button, let me know. So I only have one that has the small buttons in it, and then the other 2 are just 4 large buttons. The same on C, except for they are a pewter color. And I have 2 that are just 4 large buttons, and then these 2 have smaller buttons in there. A, B, C, D, and E this round. C for Wilson. A goes to Roseanne. Hello, Miss Roseanne. Welcome. I didn't have a sticker on there yet. For Roseanne. D and E. Roseanne, does it matter on your buttons? Do you want large or you want small? I grabbed you small ones. If you don't want small, let me know. Please go to Roseanne. Vanessa, I have large, and I'm giving you one with the small buttons. Okay. All right. A is both of the altered bags now, and I'm throwing the Morocco. B, I'm just going to do all 3 of the buttons that are left because I don't want them. C is this large floral, and I left the clips on there. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with them, and then I decided they're going away. You're going to get the red one. D is the coral and an ivory color, and it's got gold tips. And the red one has silver tips. E is a bag of paper, not paper clips, clothespins. And there are 2, 4, 6, 8 in there. That's in, everyone. B for K. Borland. This needs a bag because I bundled those. All right, A is getting the red flower. We have Dream Big Hip Kit Club. These are stickers. They're chipboard stickers. They're now $1. As well as the wood veneer stickers. That is $1 on C. We have the button. Okay, got. These are stamps that I did not use. I bought for the numbers in this little label here, but then I didn't use them, so it's going away. And we have Elementals, been a bar, not been opened, and I'm marking it to $1. And it says resist canvas is what these are. And there's 3 pieces in here. A, B, C, D, E. That's in everyone. Put the little flower to the bag here. All right. Let's pull these for now. We're going to add the other flower to A. We're going to bring out just the edge cardstock strips. And it's Basil basic paper, and you get 20 pieces in here. I didn't open it, so let's see. We have bug stamps. Yes, I'm getting rid of bug stamps. That is C. We have alphabet thicker stickers on D. I think I showed these before. No. Okay, Shaun said I haven't. We have the blue letters on E. A, B, C, D, or E today. All right, the clothespins are going on A. Put them right there for a second. Roseanne, I did not see you come in for B and C. Did you want the edgers and the bugs, or was it from the last round? Or the stickers from the last round? So this was B and C from the last round. Hi, Spruce. Welcome.
Just let us know which one you want, Roseanne.
If those are it, Roseanne, you let me know and you can have them all for $2. They were $1 a piece. You're going to get, okay. These from the last round, I'm throwing these in since I missed you. That's a bundle. Just put $2 on it. All right, B this round are these stickers. They are 3D stickers. And I have these 3D stickers with some birds and butterflies. And we have letters. These are a light blue. And we have pink with white. Kind of cool. That's in, everyone. Right. We'll do something with those in just a moment. A, we're going to add these little red, I think they're styrofoam beads. Nope, they're not styrofoam because it didn't smash. But these are going on A, so you're getting everything on A for $1. This is a little purse. I think I got this from Jelly Bean, and it's loaded with all kinds of different ephemera. And there are some small little pieces in here, in this little rubber band. So that little purse is now $1. I have a 24 pack of crayons. It looks like a few of them had been used. And I'm going to put these Creative Devotion embellishment stickers with that for $1. So you get both of those for $1. I have all of these weird floral picks. They're all going for $1 on D. I have a black flower with silver tips on E. That's in, everyone. Again, did not, and for D and E above. Roseanne, it's not showing in either place. Let me refresh because I don't want to keep missing you, Roseanne. That's not. I'm going to refresh. So okay. I got C and D. I gotcha. All right. So this one is in. Hello, Doria. I didn't even see you come in, Doria. Doria, I got B last round. I got your name on it. Just keep calling it out. If I miss you, I will go back, I promise. I'm going to put this round in again because I left and came back. All right, so that is for this round that's out here now. See, I see Doria now, but I didn't see her before in StreamYard or YouTube, which is weird. Wilson, you get the bundle. Thank you. All right. I'm moving the flower to A. We'll keep piling on there. Let's see. I found more of these fabric stickers. That's your B. This one is your C. This one is D. And let's see, here, let's do this. I have another pack of these fabric stickers. A, B, C, D, E. All right, that's in for this round here. E for Wilson. K for B. And C. Those go to K. Anyone for A or D? I'm checking both places now, so make sure if I still miss you, holler it out. All right, the C that is left is going to, or the D, excuse me. The D is going on A. All of that's $1. This is glitter, Stampin' Up glitter. Still looks like it is a full jar. That's $1. I have elastic hair bands. I use them when we go places and I have a longer shirt on. I will pull the shirt up and like tie it, and I use this to hold it together. So you get both of those on C for $1.
And she asked if we got her.
Doria, I did not, but I've got them right here. They are yours. So this is Doria, and this is Doria. Gotcha, Doria. Roseanne, I did not get you for the last round. What did you want last round, Roseanne? Yeah, because it didn't come in StreamYard and it didn't come in my YouTube or yours.
See her say hi to Rhea, but that. Yeah. Well, sorry about that, Roseanne.
At the 150 timestamp. 1250. Let me look. Yes, I got you for that. Yes, we got you for those stickers.
Yeah.
At the 12, your 150, my 1250 timestamp. I did get those for you.
Yes.
Just keep hollering it out if I miss you, please. All right, this round I have some random wallpaper. I think you're getting 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces of miscellaneous wallpaper pieces. Those are going to be $1 each, and I have 3 available. And then I have 4x6 random pieces of paper. I don't know how many is here. There are quite a few. You're going to get that whole thing for $1.
I hope he does good for you at the grocery store today, Brenda.
Uh-oh. Grocery time. C for Wilson. E for Doria. Roseanne, did you put in for anything? Hey, Rhea. That's Doria. All right, I'm going to put the glitter on A. That pile's getting pretty big, you guys. $1.
Yeah.
Okay. So A is $1. B is going to be 50 cents. It is the craft spatula from the Dollar Tree. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those, 10 of those. C is the llama stamp set. I have 2. D are the die cuts. It's the little corner shape here. 1, 2, 3 of those available. And then I have this die cut of the flowers, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So A is $1. Okay. Well, you got the glitter with it, girl, because I'm not taking it apart. Nice pickup. Nice pickup, girl. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So this would be 50-cent round. I'm going to shift everything. If your letters are in, I'll give you a moment to move them. So we have the spatula on A, the stamps on B, die cuts on C of the corner, die cut of the flowers, and E are the cactus wall creations. It says removable won't harm your walls, but you can use them in your craft books too. Those are 50 cents. That's in, everyone. Roseanne, don't apologize. It's not you. It's either StreamYard or it's YouTube. So we're going to work with you as best as we can. If it keeps happening, you're going to get first choice of a round. Wilson. Dixon.
She said 3.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3A. A C. Brenda 2A. 1 to use, 1 to see. That's my thing, Brenda. Roseanne A, B, C, D, and E. I got you, Roseanne. 1 of each. All right, so let's see here. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7 worth of stuff here. We're gonna do it to the first me for $4. That's in, everyone. That's going to go to Wilson. Thank you, Wilson. All right. 50-cent round again. I have the homes, and I only have 1 of those. I have silver feathers, and it says you get 12 pieces. I have 5 of those. I also have the gold feathers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. We're going to do the stickers for 50 cents that we showed earlier. And we're going to move the price to the wallpaper down to 50 cents. And there are 3 available. That's in, everyone.
B, C, and D.
B, C, and D for Doria.
One's 2E.
2E for Brenda. Brenda, I don't see anyone else for that E, so you get 1 free from us. So that went to Brenda. All right, so let me see. I'm going to do free. Put that in Doria. Roseanne.
Roseanne wants an A.
Okay. Give that to Roseanne, and that's hers. Wilson.
We got you, Roseanne.
Wilson gets 1 for free. Brenda gets 1. Is that everybody? All right. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6 worth of stuff for $3. So this whole lot is going to be $3 for everything.
That would be Roseanne. Got you, Roseanne.
Thank you, Roseanne.
Okay, that's all the napkins in here.
All right, ladies. I have this whole lot of napkins. I really don't want to count them.
That's a coop load.
Some are the same napkin, but I'm just going to do the whole lot. I've really become where I hate napkins. So that whole lot with the pretty little bunny.
You don't know how many napkins we have in this house. We could go.
That's going to be $4 for the whole lot of napkins.
Probably 2 lifetimes using a napkin a day. It's terrible.
I have boxes. Wilson, you got it, Wilson. And thank you. I was like, I'm gonna decoupage all this stuff, and no. And then they kept piling up, and they multiplied, and they.
The next thing we gotta go through is ribbon. We have boxes and boxes of ribbon.
So this is a whole bag of wooden beads. There are different sizes in there. Again, I don't know how many is in here. Looks like I paid $5 for it. It's going to be $3. That's in. Oh, Roseanne, I'm so happy. Hey, Rhonda. We like to throw in little bitty gifts here and there for everybody, and we couldn't forget the cat. So we wanted to share. Okay. I have that went to Rhonda. I have one of the quilted needle books that Shaun made left. We had them marked down to $5. This one, the sewing was a little wonky, but I still love him.
I think it's the way you're holding it.
Okay. Yeah. When you open it, hold your head to the side and it'll be fine. We're going to take it down to $3 today.
That would be.
That is going to Wilson. Thank you, Wilson. All right, then I have yarn. It was $3, so I'm just taking it down to $1 today. That's A or B. Let's do this deluxe canceled check file. It's never been opened. I paid $1.50. I'm marking it to $1. Okay. I have nautical icons. You get 6 pieces of that. It's like chipboard. I have 2 of those available.
All right. Well, you have fun today, and thank you for coming.
Bye, Roseanne. Have a great day. We have these sailboat clothespins for $1 on E.
Yeah, because we're going to put some more paper out here a little bit that we looked at last week. So we're just going to hit on them again.
C for Miss Maddie. Thank you, Maddie, and welcome. Maddie, I think last time I spelled your name with an I-E. I apologize. All right, we're going to do it again. E for Brenda. All right. So both of the yarn is now on A for $1. We'll bring those back in a little bit. Let's see. We have Shaun used to make his own fishing lures. So this is some of the stuff he used, and I use it in my journals. I put it in the top of tags, but I have so much of it I need to move some out. This one is a polar flash, and it's just a thin little
Like Christmas
tinsel kind of. So that's what this is. I'm marking it down to $1.
So if it gets on the floor, you vacuum it up, it'll get your little wheels.
Keep it away from your cat and your dogs. This is a Flashaboo Mirage Blend in Opal. That's going to be $1. We have the Mirage Blend. This is Opal Ice. And this one is Crinkle Mirror Flash. So in the fishing world, this was called Flash.
We used it all for crappie.
That's in, everyone. Yes, it's great for dangles. Steve for Rhonda. Good choice, Rhonda. All right, B, D, and E are still available. I'm adding one of the chipboard boats to A. We're going to show you the angel fibers. This is peacock, so it's teal and purple in there. We're marking that down to $1. This one is the green pearl. This one is opal gold. So it's got the white and the gold going on there. And then we get into this, it's like eyelash trim, kind of in our world. It's a Chanel small pearl gray. And it doesn't tell me how much is in there, but that is $1. That's in, everyone.
B, A, D for Brenda.
B and D for Miss Brenda. B and D. Gotcha, Brenda. Thank you. All right, C and E are still available. I'm adding the second pack of the boat to A. That stays $1. I have this random pack of beads. So the black, different colored beads here is still on a string. For Rhonda, I think it was this one. It was the green, correct? And then you've got all of these other beads that are in here. So you're going to get the whole bag for $1. We have pokey tools from the Dollar Tree, and I'm putting these little gold beads on there with them. I don't know what kind of beads they are, but those are there. Then we have the Chanel string. Let me pull it out so you can kind of see what this is. So it's kind of like eyelash trim, but it is. So I use this on tags and ephemera pieces and that kind of thing. And there's quite a bit in here. This one is the Chanel purple. And then we have the metallic pearl black. And it's got green in there. I might need to rethink that one. These are all going to be $1. That's in, everyone. E for Rhonda. Good choice, Rhonda. C and D for Toonie. B for Brenda. I need something to add. All right, I have these reading list bookmarks. They are going on A. Still a lot. It's $1 for Brenda. Then I have the Chanel in orange. We have the metallic pearl blue. We have metallic chartreuse. We have the Chanel Granny Smith. Now this is more of a yellow color to me. It's not a green. Just
get the color yellow. That's the dirty yellow. Know your colors there, woman. What I'm gonna do with her.
And Toonie said to pass B to. Oh no, what was B? Is this B, K? I think this was B. Okay. D for Toonie. And thank you, Toonie, for catching me. The beads go to K. That we put in Brenda's. Brenda wanted E, which was already gone. Thank you, Toonie. All right. K now has the beads. All right, we're going to call these still available. Did you make your own flies?
I used to before I even got started doing all this other stuff. And
yeah, we would sit and
do it. And I had the little jig for it and everything. And this is
fluorescent yellow Chanel. This one was the fluorescent pink.
Had all the little jigs and all the little heads, the sinkers and everything.
This was a Chanel small peacock. And that's more like the eyelash.
I did that 6 or 7 years ago.
Gosh, Tristan was in grade school. And then this one is a yellow. I'm going to pull out an F because I only have 2 more of these. This one is a white. And G is a peach color. It says pearl pink, but it is more of a peach color, kind of a light coral. So $1 A, B, C, D, E, F, and G this round. D for Rhonda. Let me make sure that's C for Brenda, or excuse me, Toonie. This is Toonie. F for Rhonda.
Ours used to be here was orange and pink.
Chartreuse.
Chartreuse. That's what was here.
What they would hit on in our murky waters. Yep. B for B was this one. Gotcha. The fluorescent yellow. That's Toonie. All right, you guys. This is going to stay over here. I'm going to offer this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 packs of these to the first me for $5.
I gave up on that. We did a lot of catfishing. So they had a lot of catfish cookouts and stuff like that. So
that's in, everyone.
Maybe for Toonie.
Thank you, Toonie. All right, let me pull this off the table for a minute. We're going to have some other stuff going on, and then that's going to come back to bundle it up. All right, so this was $10. This is a vintage pack. I've showed this 3 times before. I'm taking this down to $8. I'm going to go ahead and put it in.
Yeah, my wife.
And if you're interested, you just put in me, and I'm going to call it like Katie does.
My wife's uncle, he went fly fishing a lot.
All right, you have this old 1929 calendar. It is like a sturdy cardboard. There is your back. You get this old tidbit. I think it came probably out of a bazooka gum, I think is what that used to come in. I don't know. We have this best wishes for your birthday card, and it is blank. It's nice and sturdy. To that super guy, my husband, happy birthday. And then you've got all of that. All right, Rhonda, it's yours. Thank you, thank you.
Sorry, I didn't pay you. Doing something else. Sorry.
All right, this is a bag stuffed with random pieces, some large pieces of linen. I had it for $5. Today it's going to be $3 to the first me. So there are all kinds of different linens in here. I just picked up a bag, and like this is kind of like a taffeta. And you have this larger piece of that in there. And then you have a whole table linen runner.
Good for coffee dyeing.
I'll pull out another piece here. You have this sheer piece. Like it came off of a dress or something. All right, I'll take that apart in there. All right, we have the grocery bags that Shaun made. These were the larger ones. They are about 15.5 inches wide and 17 inches tall, right? And this one is kind of like a stretchy, it's got a little bit of stretch to it, not a whole lot, but the inside is nice and pretty. I keep these in my car. I have 1, 2, 3 of these totes. They were $7. I'm going to do them for $5 today. I use them as grocery totes. If I go to a yard sale, they just stay in the back of my truck. And then if I'm somewhere and I need a bag, I just pick them up. And this is black. It's coming off brown. It's black and red. And then the inside is red and black. It's not coral. I don't know if you can see that red and black. Toonie for one. Thank you, Miss Toonie. Anybody else for grocery tote? Tina Parker. Thank you, Tina. All right, that leaves one available. All right, the only other one that we had is a small one, and it measures about 16 inches wide, and it is 15 inches tall. Shaun had to make some manly ones. These were $5. This one is going to be $3 today. That one is in. Hey, Erin, how are you? All right, this is still available. All right, I had this little green, so you push this out, and it's a little notebook, folio, and there's a pen in there that's not been opened. I had $5 on it. This is going to go down to $3 on A. Oh, just kidding. If you want that, it's going to be A is going to be that dollar bundle. And I'm going to find something to put on there. C is a tall skinny that we had left. It's the My Garden. And that's what the inside looks like. Shaun made those, and your covers are thick. So it was, for today, it's going to be $2. I have one of my Lorna Journal Christmas cards. This was a Christmas card, and I turned it into a Lorna Journal little notebook, and I gave you some ephemera. So this is all papers from her kits, or I copy dyed the paper, and it is held in by the seam binding from Donna Dreams. And then you get this sack that I turned into a little ephemera holder, and you get all of this ephemera. And then there are some in the top. It was $4, and now it is $2. All right, we have quilt squares. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 quilt squares that all go together, and those are $1 a piece. So A is $1. B is $3. C and D are $2, and E is $1 each. That is in, everyone.
Hello, Sierra.
Kay would like C. Thank you, Kay. Doria for D. Thank you, Doria. And Doria took DK. And hello, Miss Sierra. How are you? All right. That is still available. There were 8 of them. Let's do all 8 of those for $4. So we're over here. $4 to the first me for all of those. All right. Gotcha, Kay. All right. I have a little Christmas notebook that I made a few years ago. Put some paper in there. It's stapled together. That is going on the A pile. I have wooden blocks, 2 wooden blocks. There are 2 wooden discs. And then there are 3 of the wooden thread bobbins. That's $1. I have this random pack of ephemera. So you're going to get this little envelope, and you're going to get the tag and the little notebook that goes with it. That's going to be $1 on C. I have 3 bracelets. This one actually is a watch. Of course, it probably doesn't work, but I was going to take it apart because I thought the face was really pretty, but yet here it sits in a box. So that is going with this bracelet. It is broken. But I think I was going to try and take these panels apart and use the panels. And then you have this piece here. Maybe that was a choker or something, but you're getting all 3 of those for $1. And let's see here. I have a Numbers We See, and it is a book cover, and that is E for $1. That's in, everyone. A for Roseanne. You got the bundle. Thank you, Roseanne. All right, anyone for B, C, D, or E? This goes to Roseanne. Yes. But I couldn't get it into my yarn tote, so I had to get rid of some, which would be another thing. Fibers. Whew. All right, so the book cover, the ephemera is going here for $1. That's my add to stuff. Let's see here. I have these little tape measure flowers that I did. This one is going to be $1. So it's the white and the black with the large numbers. So then I have the white and black with the small numbers. And then each one of them has a different button. And some have like little blings. So this is the teal and black, and it has blings instead of buttons with small numbers. This is the lilac large numbers, and those are, I think, yeah, those are going to be $1. So $1 A, B, C, D, or E.
Well, you have a good time, Roseanne.
Yes. Thank you for coming in, and I apologize you were having issues seeing everything. All right. Are these still available? All right, this round.
Okay, I will get that in the back for you.
So this round I have the hot pink and black, and that's the large numbers. I have a teal and white mixed with the small numbers. We have light pink white with the large numbers. And then on E, we have the light blue, small numbers. And I'm going to do an F because it's going to finish it out. And it's the light blue with the large numbers. And they're all marked down to $1. That's in, everyone. Oh my goodness. I thought that only happened here in Evansville. Okay. Thank you, Susan. Oh, C, D, E, and F. Can you go back and pull those out for K? We'll let K have some.
This round.
Yep. It's not the hot pink. All right, while he's doing that, I'm going to move this out of the way for a minute. I have this bundle pack. It was $3.50. I'm going to mark it down to $2. I'm going to enter it. I'm going to show you when someone comes in. I'm just going to put everything back in the bag. All right, so you are going to get this little folio. I put this little thing together. It's a pink Halloween. It's coming back. And you have all the ephemera here. You have, that's going back in the bag. You have some bangle bracelets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bracelets. 2 have dangles. You have this broken necklace that you can use the beads. You got it, Toonie. I'm going to put it all right back in here. All right, the next thing I have are 36 markers, and I have them at $10. Let's see. These are BAM Art markers, and you have a fine end and you have a brush end. I have never used them. That is the flare side, your fine side. I'll pull out another marker, the flare side, the fine side, and one more for good measure, because I want you guys to know that they do work. And I put the little color chart in the bag. So they do work. I'm going to put that in there. I have them at 10. We're going to take it down to 8. Shannon, the name of them is IBAM markers. And that is in. So you get all 36 markers for $8. All right, we're going down to 5. Taking it down. I don't want them here anymore. Maddie, they are not acrylic. I don't think it tells me. Yeah, it doesn't tell me, but it does not say they are. Thank you, Shannon. All right, then a few years ago, we made these little folios for the fall, and we missed the deadline, so now we're bringing them to you. These are going to be $3. They are traveler notebook style. You do have a pocket here. Well, I don't want to rip it, so let's try this one. You have a pocket. So you have 3 pockets in this little piece here. There is a pocket here. And then this has a pocket here. You have another pocket. And then there is a side pocket for you to put all kinds of stuff in. That one is your A. This one is B. And it has papers that I coffee dyed. This one is your C. This one is your D. This one is your E. I love her. Those are $3. A, B, C, D, or E. That's in.
Well, you be safe and have a good time.
Bye, Vanessa. Have a good day. Hey, Devin, how are you? Thank you. We are destashing so I can get back into jelly plating and doing fun stuff instead of moving stuff here to there to there. All right, so this round we have this little folio. There is your back.
It was very hot yesterday.
We have the black cat going on.
Very, very hot.
And your C. So Shannon, are you close to Chattanooga? How close are you? And then these 3 are a little different. It is just the folio. There's no extra pockets. So these will be $2. And I have an F. And my fun paper. $3 for A, B, and C, $2 for D, E, and F. That's in, everyone. I'm going down that way next October, if not before. So we might need to meet up, Shannon. me price these so we know the next time if I gotta mark them down. All right, A, B, and C are still available. Sorry, if I don't price them now, I'll forget, and then we're all in trouble. All right, this round I have little fabric flips. I had them at 5. Today they're going to be 3. So I took one of those fabric samples and then I layered it with fabric and other samples to make a fabric flip for your journals. And then I put some lace on the top, and then I put a little bow pin with some kind of dangle on it. So that is now $3. This one is RB. So you have this sample, and then we have this. So are you guys staying cool? I think the heat index here is in the hundreds today.
Yep.
All weekend. And then there's your little dangle there. C is this one. And then I just sewed across the top with the sewing machine to hold them all together. This is a piece of sari. And then this was another piece of that same sari. And then there is your dangle. And then we did one that, of course, had reds and blacks in it. And a piece of black lace. And your dangle is the little butterfly. And E is a orange and brown one. And then you got this little piece here. And this was a thing I set and worked on while I watched Christy. That's in, everyone. Thank you, Devin. And how's your mom? Haven't spoken to you forever. C to Miss K and A to Miss K. Oh, I am so sorry. Very sorry to hear that. This, I have Arctic Ice from Stamperia. It was $5. I'm marking it down to $3. I only opened it to show everybody what it looked like the last time. So it's not been used. Yeah, that's how I felt when my dad passed. I was like, hey, he's better off than I am. And it's been 4 years, 5 years. All right, that's still available. Let's see, I have these small little bags. I was doing $1 a piece. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 14 of these drawstring bags. So you just pull those and it closes up there. I'm going to do this as a lot for $5 to the first me. Hey, Tammy, how are you? Miss Toonie, thank you. All right, the next thing I have is Stampin' Up. I have this chicken collection. Thanks a bunch. Just chicken in. Peep. So you get 2, 4, 6, 7 stamps. None of them have been used. I'm going to mark it down to $2. And then this one I had at $1.50. Just random stamps, all brand new. You can't have too many friends or pairs of shoes. Pairs of tennis shoes, that is. That's going to be $1. I have 2 ink pads. One is a green pigment ink pen, Stampabilities. And the other one is an embossing ink pad from Stampabilities. Those are going to be $1 on one. For one, I meant. All right, we'll do the laces in a moment. I have this little pocket. Shaun made this a little while ago. So we took and we aged a clothespin and he put an embellishment on it. We took a paper doily for decorations, took a rusty paper clip and put a bulb pin and a key on there, and then put a piece of ephemera. And he turned this into a little pocket using our cereal packaging. But then the flowers that are on the inside are resin pieces that he made. So those are resin, and you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of the little flowers. We put those back in there. So that little thing is going to be $1 on D. So A is $2. B, C, D are $1. Hey, Tammy. C for Brenda. Thank you, Brenda. Let me put this back together. Yep, this. Then this goes on. And that goes on. And Maddie wants D. Thank you, Maddie. All right. Does anyone want all of the stamps for $1? A whole lot, $1. The chickens and that lot.
About the chicken.
All right. We'll find something. All right. Next, we're going to do some ephemera kits. We're going to get 7 pieces for $1. I'm going to ABC them because I have a ton. This is to get us started. So on these, you are going to get 4 tags and 3 journaling cards. Some papers are double-sided, and it's a cardstock, and then some are single-sided. So A, the first round. B is single-sided. So you have a Christmas paper going on C. And D is also double-sided. So those are $1. Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to show one more round and then we'll move on to something else. A this round is double-sided. B is a black snowflake. It is double-sided. That one is double-sided. And D, single-sided. That's in, everyone. And again, you'll get 4 tags and you will get 3 4x6 journal cards. Thank you, Turtle. Hey, Deborah, that's what is the killer. How do you store yours? All right, this round we have the leopard print, single-sided. We have a pink and then a darker pinkish red on the other side. We have a red wood grain and plaid on the other. And then we have a floral and yellow polka dots. That's in. All right, those are still available. I put most of them in my stamp. Oh, okay. All right, right, I'll show you a few of the other ones. This one is $1 ephemera pack as well. And you're going to get 2 pockets. You're going to get a belly band and 2 5x7 journal cards. So that one is this one is also a Christmas. We have the glittery snowflake and it's double-sided. We have this ornament and then green on the back, and we have a pink holly with red polka dots, and those are $1. That's in, everyone. All right, those are still available. Let me show you one more round. So this one is a light green with blue flowers, and it's single-sided. Then we have this grungy looking one, single-sided. We have this light tan and green floral. And then we have this like tea-dyed looking color with speckles on it, single-sided. That's in, everyone. All right, the other little kits I have are the combination of both of those. So it's $2. You are going to get the 4 3x6 tags. There's those 4. You're going to get your 3 4x6 journal cards, your belly band, your 2 pockets, and your 2 5x7 journal cards. This one will be A. This one is your B, like ledger paper. It's double-sided. Then we have this writing. And then this one was kind of cool. It's like a clear with pink like graphs going on. And it is a flimsy sheet, but I thought it was cool. So I cut them up. $2, A, B, C, or D. And we'll call those still available. All right, I have a random bag of seed beads. They're clear beads. And then there are different colors mixed in. Oh, I said they're clear, but some are clear and some are light pink. But it's a mixture. So that's going to be $1. Then I have a yard of eyelet wrapped on a playing card. We have a yard of this. It is an off-white. If I need to take them out, you let me know. And then we have this white lace. And I have, okay. $1 A, B, C, D. That's in, everyone. Okay, those are done. A is this one here. B. Come on. There we go. This is a light peach, and it's a small eyelash trim, and I have several of those. D is this clear rickrack denim trim, and I have several of those. These are one and done. $1 for trims. That's in, everyone. D times 2. You've got it, Toonie. A D to Miss Tina Parker. That leaves 1D available. And Miss Turtle. All right, A, B, and C are still available. I have National Geographic. This one is December of 2011. I held on to this one for the eyes in the front and this, but they still sit here, so it's time to go. That one's A. We have December of 2001. I think I won this in a giveaway. It's the Antarctic. We have June of 2008. Stonehenge. And I have Better Homes and Garden. And it's a fall edition. I have, we'll do another round of magazines in a moment. These are $1. A, B, C, or D. I know, I just haven't used them for anything, so I thought it was time for the magazines to go away. right, then I have several bags of these little appliques. You're going to get 4 of these little heart-shaped appliques for $1. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 available. That is in. I'll take those. I don't want them. I'm going to see if anybody wants them. All right, those are still available. Does anyone need any plastic or the wooden lace holders? I am not using these. I don't want them, but before I did anything, I wanted to see. These are free to the first me. If several of you want some, I will divvy them up. I just don't want them anymore. So you tell me if you want them. If nobody else comes in, you're going to get all of them. All right, Toonie, you're the only one I see coming in. Wilson, are you wanting some, Wilson? Or you just wanting the... Okay. These all go to Toonie. All right, the next thing I have is this film. It's a whole reel of this film. And I paid $5 for it, and that's what I'm going to ask for it. I don't know what any of this is, so I don't know if you have a player, if it's going to play Symphony number 5, if it's all music on there, but that is a recording tape. So $5 to the first me. You got it, Deborah Wilson. All right, the next thing I have is, these will be random. I have so many fabric samples. You are going to get 5 pieces. So for instance, this pack is, you're going to get 3 of the same size square, but they're different colors. So you're going to get 3 that may be smaller pieces, but then you're going to get some larger pieces of fabric samples. It's however it is in the storage container. When I pull them out, I just put 5 in and that's it. So you're going to get 5 pieces of fabric samples for $1. And you let me know how many you want. So I have Jameen, Shauna, Brenda, and Tina all ready for some. And I will just add to the list if you would like some fabric samples. And I have plenty to serve.
Yes. Very much. Many, many, many.
And if there's a certain color you want me to look for while I'm looking for the other ones, I can do that. You just have to let me know if there's a certain color you're looking for. Bye, Yolanda. You have a nice day, and thank you for coming in. It was good to see you. Wilson, you would get this whole pack for $1. You're getting 5 pieces for $1. So I can give you this one if you want it. Okay. Do you want just the one, or do you want other ones?
You can get as many as you want.
Oh, let me put Wilson.
We have 2 totes full.
Yes, I have totes and totes of fabric samples. So you tell me if you're looking. I think I might have other stripe ones to match. So if you want more, let me know. But you're getting 5 pieces for $1.
She says blues, grays, and black.
Blues, grays, and black.
2 each, and yes, on the stripe.
Okay. 2, 2, 2 for Wilson. Thank you, Wilson. And if anybody else wants any, just let us know. All right. We have just a little more stuff to go through out of this one tote, and we'll be done today. All right. We have tube confetti. I was using this to put in my boxes, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. So I have the silver, the gold, and the white. I have 2 available. They're going to be $1. I have one of the blue, purple, and green. Then this one is my favorite. You have the gold, the bronze, and the copper. And I have 4 of those. That's it on those. So $1 A, B, or C. I don't even know if they carry this anymore, but I used to go in and buy it all. All right, I have 2, 4, 6. I have 7 here. Does anybody want the whole lot for $4? All of it for $4. You got it, Toonie. Thank you. All right, let's see what else we got here. All right, I have this pretty little doily. That's going to be $1 on A. It's not folded, so you can see it. I don't know what these things are. I have, it looks like a bed sheet or trim of some sort. The large piece. It's got this eyelet at the bottom, so you can use this for stamping or other things on the top. B is going to be $2 for this large piece. Let's do it this way. I'm going to do A and B this round. That's in. Right, those are still available. All right, this one we are going to do this piece here. This one I was going to coffee dye, but you can use this top piece up here for stamping. You can cut it and make ribbon or ruffles, and then you have this trim at the bottom that you can cut off and use. That is $2 to the first me.
Okay.
Thank you, Kay.
I think she wanted that from A&B. Was that the last one?
Oh. Hi, Molly. Did you want A and B from the last round? If so, we need to get your information sent to us. Email me at that LKAYBYERS@hotmail.com. We'll need your screen name, your legal name, your address, and your email for billing through PayPal. And I've got you. Thank you, Molly, and welcome to our channel.
And I'm watching for the phone, so if you send it, I will look for it.
All right, this one is a little table runner. And you can cut this in, have all of these little doilies with these little pieces here. This one is going to be $4 to the first me. If I need measurements, holler. That one is in. That one goes to Miss Maddie. Thank you, Maddie. All right, the next piece. It is a longer piece as well. It looks like it has been cut off, but you can cut this down the center and have two pieces. Or you can cut them and cut out all these little flowers, which I think I got two of these pieces and I had cut the flowers off of the other one. This piece is $4 to the first me.
Have not yet received it yet, Molly.
Okay. Did you write her down for two of the sample packs, please? Gotcha for this one, Molly. All right, the next one I have is the small little placemat. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little pieces if you want to cut them out for doilies, and then you would have this like little spider piece here. If not, you have a nice little placemat holder, and I have two of those available. And those are going to be, we'll do them for $2 each. That's in. Okay. Hey, Libby. Do you want one or both, Libby? And welcome. How are you today? You guys, once I figure it out, Libby is going to come on. This is Libby. And she's going to sell with us. She makes beautiful aprons and, oh gosh, pouches and all kinds of wonderful things. I met her at the retreat. That's Libby. And then the last like little doily things I have is this little placemat here. And again, you get the 4 pieces. I think I did this for $4 earlier. So $4, the first knee. Yes. So, Wilson, before you leave today, I'm going to give you a wrench. If you could drop your retreat information in. Elizabeth had mentioned that she may want to come to the retreat as well. So we'll see what we can do. All right. So that's still available. All right, the next thing I have is random pieces. Molly, I added you to the list of the fabric samples. I do have lace left. I will pull that out and we'll share what we have left. Okay. Let me show you this one. That was the last piece, Libby. Well, that one was for Libby. All right, so this random piece is going to be $1. Let's see. I have 2 yards of this blue sheet. It feels like a sheet. The lady that I got this from, I don't know what she was doing. It looks like she might have been trying to make curtains. But there's 2 yards of this blue sheet fabric, and you're going to get it for $1 because we're not using it. This one is a full flat clean fitted sheet. And I paid $10 for it. It is super clean. And I'm going to drop the price to $8 today because I've shown it before. So A and B are $1 and C is $8. And did you see the that's in everyone? Spam junk?
Yeah.
Okay. C for Wilson. B for Wilson. Did you pull that lace that we had left? All right, Molly, here's lace we had left. So they said it was hard to see in the bag. All right, so this one is A, and I only have one. I don't know, is it easier if I... This one is B. And this one is C. This one was D. And this one was E. Those are $1 and they are 1 yard. A, B, C, D, and E, all for Molly. Thank you, Molly. Okay. A, I have a bag of jingle bells. It says there's 50 bells in here for $1, and they are green. I have farm buttons. So you get a pig, you get a rooster, you get a chicken, and a sheep. That's $1. I have a decorative beaded trim, and they are Christmas light. And it says 36 inches. That's C. D, we have this lace. And I have several of those. E, I have this lace. We have 3 of those. And then F is this lace. $1 round. That's in everyone. It is. Libby, would you like that one? A to Toonie. That lace piece, that white one, it goes to Libby. All right. C to Toonie. Toonie. And then B, D, E times 2, and an F. Thank you, Molly. Not a bundle.
I don't know.
Okay.
Pull it out and count it.
All right, that leaves 1 E, 1 F, and I still have several D. All right. We had these little appliques. You're getting 4 of the heart flower appliques for $1. Is this B?
Yeah.
All right. B is this lace here. One of my favorites. I have several of those.
I'll put on the lace.
The fit on the lace. All right. So I have A and B. $1.
We will have more lace
That's
next
it.
weekend. I just got to wrap some more up.
All right, now one for the little applique. And B, Molly, you got it. 2 for Molly.
Hey, Molly, have you sent your stuff yet? I have not yet received it.
So there's 2B available. All right. So this is, I'm going to do different fabric. I don't know what size they are. It's fabric that he's used and we're not going to use anymore. So you're going to get this piece. You're going to get the apple piece with the blue like ticking, but it's not ticking. It's just got that cotton look. And you are going to get the patriotic hearts. And it's a nice size piece. And I'm going to throw in this little Ada cloth. It's ready for you to embroidery on. So it does have a mark here. It's by Hirschner's. So you'll get that whole lot right there for $2. You know what? We're going to just take it to $1. You're going to get all 4 of those pieces for $1. $1. Get you all of these. You got it, Molly. All right, the next thing I have is this trim. I've not opened it. So it's like a black mesh. And then you got the bling going down the center. I'm going to do the whole pack for $5 to the first me. Thank you, Toonie. All right, I have a Dollar Tree storage container. I have yet to use it, so it's going to go away. I'll do $3 for it. Adjustable storage. You know what? I see a few of the adjustable. I'm going to take this down to $1 because I don't think the little adjustable things. I know this one is here. 2, 3. You have 3 adjustable things, and that's it. So storage for $1. Still available. All right. The next thing is I have a cameo lot. So you're going to get 2 of the clip-on earrings. And this is what they look like. Maybe. Come on. So this one is missing a little stone there. And this one is missing one over here. So you're getting the earrings. You're getting this little pendant. It looks like it might have been a stick pin, but it's broken, but you get the cameo.
I got you, Toonie. Thank you.
And then you get this cameo here. Come on. And then that is on this chain. So you also get the chain. That is going to be $5 to the first me because I want it to go away. Thank you, Martha. And hello, how are you today? Martha. All right, the next thing I have, I was gonna make some of those pretty little stick pins, and I never did. So you are gonna get the pearl topped stick pins, and I'm doing $5 for the whole thing. This one is the pink pearl stick pins, and then this one was the diamond head pins. I was going to put beads on there and make little like hat pins, but I didn't. So these, you know what? We're going to do, I said 5, right? We're going to do $4. A, B, or C. So Tina, Tina, you only want one, correct? If so, I'm going to go Martha for A and B and give you C. These are Martha. And this one is Tina. Yes. Thank you, ladies. All right. The next thing I have, oh, here are the red bells. You're getting 50 red jingle bells for $1. This is a pack of flat back, kind of like an amber color. That's on B for $1. I have Melody Raw Soul Food. I have birds that are chipboard stickers. That's $1. We have Vicky Booten Print Shop. So it's the black and white chipboard shapes. I've not opened it. It says there's 30 in there, but I bought this from someone, and I have yet to use it. So color A, B, C, or D. That's it. Oh, okay, Debbie, let me put you in so you can share your. What time are you selling? And we'll wrap up so you guys can sell. A for Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda. C for Toonie. B for Toonie. And C is still available. All right, this is a file folder that I got from Miss Jill. So she did all of this work. I just have not used it for anything. And then on the inside, we have some brown paper. And let's see, there are 3 kits in here that are exactly the same. So you're getting 3 pieces of this. You're getting some ledger pages, 3 of those, and then this egg record, the Park and Pollard Company. You're going to get a picture of a rooster. You're going to get this piece here, poultry and royalty, and finally the chicken wire. I'm going to do this whole thing for $5. That's in, everyone. Thank you, Debbie. You guys click on that, and that will give you all the information for her retreat. All right, that is still available. All right, let's get rid of some. I have some game piece dice. You're getting 5 pieces of dice for $1. These are outlet, they're brads. And this one is teacups and teapots. C is flamingos.
What time are y'all going to start selling today?
D is the cardinals. E is the poinsettias. F is the ladybugs. G is a miscellaneous bag of Christmas stuff. We got a Christmas buttons going on in there, some Christmas bells, some clothespins. It looks like there's a charm in there. So just randomness in here for Christmas for $1. That's in, everyone. B for Rhonda. Molly for D. Rhonda for C. E for Molly. Oh, F for Toonie. All right, and those are still available. All right, this round, what do I got? I got Toonie. Did you want? Okay, that goes to Toonie. Did you want Cardinals, Toonie?
Open or just this one?
That one. All right. A this round are the chicks. Let's see. I have this Christmas die cut, the snowman, a bell, the holly, and the little things. And this is what it looks like cut out. It was $4. It's going to be $1 today. I have the pig beads and the pearl. Oh, okay. Someone got the ladybugs. D is the Cardinals. We have Celebrate Life, Elements. And this is what you get in here. That's E. And then I have seed beads or glass beads in the metallic copper colored series. That is $1 on F. And G, you're going to get a zebra card. It's blank on the inside. And a wind chime card that is about the Rainbow Bridge. So greeting cards, is that all of the greeting cards? Okay. $1 round. That's in, everyone. Thank you, Aaron. All right, F for Toonie. Rhonda for A. Okay. Molly wanted that from the last round. F. A is gone, Toonie. D. E for Rhonda. C for Molly. All right, that leaves the die and the cards. All right, next I bought this big lot of yo-yos, all different sizes of yo-yos. I bought it for $7.50. I'm going to ask $7.50, and they are they're homespun fabric. They are just plain. We've got pattern. They're small, they're large. There is a lot in here. So all different colors going on. This one has a button on it. So this lot is $7.50. Yes. And they're nice for you to put little buttons on and turn them into like little flowers and toppers. So that is still a thing. Shannon. Thank you, Shannon. All right, I have random book covers. This one measures 9.5 by 13 3/4. The spine is really rough, but I love them. I just haven't used them. The grunginess is gorgeous. It is black. That is $2. Shannon, you could do your birthday party. Rhonda for the book cover. Rhonda, I want to see what you make with this. It was hard for me to let that one go. All right, the next one. This one is Moore's Cheese Day Book and Ledger. So you do get a sheet of this nice paper. It does look like this one has been bent here. So let's see, this is 10.5 by 13.5. And it's got some creases here. I'll do that one for $1. If anybody's interested, you'll let me know. All right, I think this is the last one. This one is 11 3/4 by 15 1/4. I know this is too large to make as a journal. I was going to cut it in half and then have, you know, the oblong rectangle shaped journals. Here's your inside. It's a very sturdy, or you could cut this off and turn this into a lap book. I don't remember how much I paid for this. I'm only going to ask $2. So you could get 2 books, possibly 3.
Rhonda.
Thank you, Rhonda. Girl, I want to see what you do. Okay. This, I have this trim. Let me do it this way because this is how I would use it. I would turn this into pockets in my journal. It is 4.5 inches at the tallest part, and it is about 3 3/4 at the lowest part there. This whole thing is going to go for $7. That's in. I know, Carrie. I told you I'm moving the stuff out. I got to make room. How are you, Carrie? All right. That is still available. You want to holler. This one.
Okay, thank you, Rhonda.
I am not sure how much is on this one. Again, I would use this as a pocket. It is 7. Oh, here. It is 4.5 at the tallest and about 4.5. No. 4 inches at the smallest part here. There's at least, you know what? I'm not going to undo all of it. This is going to be $3. Thank you, Molly. All right, this is another one. It's clipped here. I have not used any off of here. I will do this. I'll do this whole one for $5. Thank you, Rhonda.
Sorry.
All right, I've got another one that 1, 2, 3, 4. It's wrapped around 5 times. It's a larger one. I'll do this one for $3. And did you guys see that okay? Thank you, Molly. All right. This one is a double. I'm going to do an offer up on this one. I don't know what to charge you guys. It is full.
I think we used it.
No, and I have another one. So it's the double, so you can make 2 of them out of there. There is a ton on here. I'm going to start this at 7. Okay. Yeah, do 30 seconds.
Set timer for 30 seconds.
All right, the timer's going in, and there is a ton. So the next one that comes out, so like it is wrapped all the way down. Okay,
10 seconds.
10 seconds left.
5 seconds.
All right, the stop is in, and that's going to Martha. Thank you, Martha. All right, so that one went for 7. I'm just going to flat price this one. It doesn't even stay on here. So this one I'm going to do for 13. I'll do 12. $12. And you can turn it into 2. And it is so full that it doesn't stay on the bolt. All right, that is still available. All right, so this one, I have some piping edges. You are going to get 4 different trims on this one. So you've got this white here at the top, and then it's the same one in a blue. And then you have this white satin, and then you have this black.
Paper monkey.
All right, Carrie. So I'm going to do this whole thing right here for $5.
Do you have her net address and all that?
Oh, I know where to harass Carrie at. Right. If you change your mind, that is still here. Okay, and then I have this one here. It's kind of like a satin trim. And then we've got this lace. And then we have another satin, and it's a different color, as you can see here. This one's more of a champagne color, and this is an ivory. This one is also $5. All right, if you're interested, let me know. All right. The next one I have is this one here. Now, let me have, I'm going to see if it'll show up under here because it's washing out. Okay, so right here, this is a very, very, very light pink. And then this around it is like a off-white. It is not picking up that pink at all. Oh, right there. All right, so I have.
There you go. You put it like that. They see it.
Like this?
You see the pink on there now.
Okay.
Tilt it to the side.
Yeah, but I want them to see the pattern, so you're getting this whole thing for $25.
And it is definitely
That's
vintage.
in. Yes, it is definitely an old time vintage lacy ribbon trim. All right, if you change your mind, let me know. All right, I have two patterns. I have McCall's and this little costumes of the kids. That is $1. Then I have I got this greeting card bundle, and they gave me all of these inserts, and of course I was going to use them and I didn't. So you're going to get all of these little tab pieces for $1. I have Studio Light stickers for $1. It's like a chipboard sticker. We have these puffy bear stickers, and there's a llama. And we have Crafters Consortium Enchanted Jungle stickers. And I'm doing them for $1. That's in everyone. If you're interested in the pink lace, you don't want to pay $25, make me an offer and I will let you know. All right, all of those are still available. I have some red bling. So this bling you can cut apart. And it's folded over. I paid $2, and that's what I'm going to ask. So that one is the red. $2. So it looks like it's going to be easy to cut up, but you could do 1, 2, 3, and then this could be another trim. So that is here for 2 if you're interested. The next one I have is this one, and it has a black center, so silver and black. I have 1, 2, 3 of those available, and I paid $2 a piece. If anybody is interested, I've got those 3. You got it, Rhonda. Pink place, Rhonda 1.
Rhonda.
Thank you, Rhonda.
Yes, thank you.
All right. If anybody's interested in that, we're almost done for today. You know what? I have those 3 and this one that's $8. Let's do the whole bundle for $5 if anybody's interested.
Susan said me.
Okay, Susan, you get first choice. Do you want this whole bundle for $5? Oh, what are the colors, Rhonda? Thank you, Toonie. Are you making all the decorations, Rhonda? I love weddings. That's Toonie. Thank you, Toonie. Okay, this last one, we're going to do a doozy. Let's see. This one you are getting Enchanted Forest Little Slicker Book. Oh, honey, I don't think these were supposed to go in here. Sorry, guys. This one is mine. I'm not ready to get rid of that. All right, the other stuff I have, let's take this stuff out because I don't know. All of that was supposed to come out. So you'll get this envelope. I can let you have the spoon, but I can't give you the candy in there. You're going to get that envelope. You're going to get one of Shaun's little stuffed envelopes that he made before. So you got a ephemera, and you have 2 small doilies, more ephemera, and some vintage snaps. You're getting that. I have some red trim. Some red dangle with sequins in it. And probably a yard of it. It reminds me of a flapper's dress. Now let me get it back in here. I'll fix it in a minute. You are going to get 2 of these doilies with the birds on it. The matching pair and a Christmas mother-daughter collar. So it's the kit to create these collars, or you can cut them out. I don't ever make that. I always use the pieces. Oh, we're going to show ironing boards before we go. This lot is going to go to the first me for $2. Right, Aaron? Like, it's the last random stuff in the bottom of this tote. So I'm like, okay, we're just going to get rid of it. But hey, if you're doing a flapper, or if you've seen something in the lot you want and you don't want something else, holler at me. You guys know I'm good. I'm not going to get offended. Lampshade. Yes. Yes, I might have to put it on my lampshade in the bedroom. All right, that's still available. Okay, the new ironing boards that he has done. We have this Edith Holden or Kathy Holden fabric. It's a purple background with the florals, with the purple backing. This is the 9x12, so these are 25. And then we have this beautiful map. I love this fabric. I don't think this is Tim Holtz. But it's France up here. SB. C is a sage green with the pink flowers in yellow. And then we have this fabric here. I think I got this from Miss Katie. And he put on a purple background. That is 25 for A, B, C, or D.
These would be good for you to take to your craft fair.
Wow, we're going to come eat at your house, Brenda. All right, those are still available. And the last ones are the 12x12s. These are 30. So this one is a fishing, in case there's anybody that wants to, their dad irons or their husband. Then this one is a Tim Holtz fabric. This is from the Abandoned collection. We have another Kathy Holden with the blue background with the florals. Another Kathy Holden. This one is the collage. And we have a Nightmare Before Christmas. So these are 30, and this will finish us up for today. That's in, everyone. Debbie Wilson and Amy are going to be selling over on Debbie Ham's channel. And then I think they're going to be swapping over to Amy's channel, but we'll get back with her and figure that out. Make sure if you are a new buyer that you've sent your information. We are going to start invoicing tomorrow. If there's anything, if you're rewatching anything you want, you holler, let me know. If there's something you've seen during the sale and you were hesitant or you want to offer a different price, email it to me. I've done that before too. If you want to bundle stuff, you just holler. So I appreciate everyone for coming and supporting us. We are at 915 subscribers. Once we get to that 1,000, we will have a big celebration day because you guys know how we like to play games and have fun. So I hope that I am done with this destashing. So Aaron, 25 more boxes to go, I think, in that room. And then all of the boxes have been touched once. All right, everyone. Have a fabulous weekend. I love you all long time. Watch for your invoices. And as soon as they are paid, we will ship Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. Thank you. Love you all. Molly, we typically only sell the first and second Saturday of the month, but I'm trying to destash so I can get my storage craft room in order. And it was stacked from floor to ceiling of boxes, like you couldn't walk in there. So we're in the process of trying to move all of this stuff out. So we will be here next Saturday. Weenie Woman will be selling with us. She does fabulous coffee dyed papers. So we will sell next Saturday, the following Saturday. So the end of the month, watch for an even better clearance sale, because I'm probably going to shove a bunch of stuff in a bag and price it dirt cheap like Katie does. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. And then once we're done with this big destash, then it will be first and second Saturdays of the month. And then we will craft and chat on the third and fourth Saturday. And welcome, Molly. I hope that you had fun and enjoyed. And once we get to that 1,000 subscribers, we will celebrate and have a good time like we did the last time. And we will play games, and I'll have Aaron on, and hopefully Vanessa and Weenie and anybody else that wants to come on if you want to do a giveaway. It's going to be an appreciation day to support all of our viewers, because none of us would be here viewing anything if you guys weren't watching us. So that's what we want to do, and we love you guys, and have a wonderful afternoon.